Okay, so now we are going to build another battery, an Eveready 477 67.5 volt battery. I've already opened the case and I'm going to show you just how we rebuild these. So we've got the case open, show you what the next step is. Remove this and salvage the connector, but we're going to salvage more than just the connector. As you see, I removed this bank of cells and I'm going to let them remain as a spacer so that we take up the whole box. The next step is my least favorite. Open up these packages and removing 23 batteries from them. Since I don't have an assistant, I'm going to put you down while I do that. Okay, so I have my 23 batteries out of the package. And again, make sure they're not touching and shorting each other up. That is my least favorite part of this job. Okay, I clipped down that spring because it makes it easier for me to install these batteries. I'll show you what I do with that. But I first want to support this together with a little tape. That'll keep that stable while I'm working on it. As you can see, I've removed the spring. This is an 18650 battery holder. It's got some markings in there. It says 18650 or 18550. It says 18650. So these battery holders are perfect for this purpose. I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. So there's my completed cell. There's 23 of those in there. And we're going to grab our trusty Eveready battery tester to see what we look like on the 67.5 volt scale. So as you can see, on the 67.5 volt scale, we are reading good. So this will be a viable working battery. Now, you don't have to have an Eveready Radio battery tester in order to test these batteries that you may be creating. You could use a digital multimeter. But for me, I just like using the vintage battery tester to test the vintage batteries. These insignias, these symbols, this advertising takes me back to a different place in time. Takes me back to my childhood when looking inside my toys when they stopped working. That's what I would see. And going to the refrigerator to grab another set, or to the hardware store or the corner store, you saw this logo everywhere back in the day. I don't know why everybody stopped pushing that logo. It is iconic and should be brought back. Very boring and bland these days. All advertising seems to be. But anyway, there you have it. On the vintage battery tester, testing good. Another small piece of painter's tape to keep that together. So this battery will weigh approximately what it weighed originally. It'll fit in the radio the same way. The box is not expanded in any way. When we do our 9 volt thing that we did on the last one, where we used 9 volt batteries on the other Eveready, the 467, not the 477, we expand the box a little bit. Most radios have enough room for that. I haven't run into a problem yet, but this will not expand the battery. It will still have this fluted cardboard box. The flutes won't be straightened out. So let's get to putting the rest of it together. Place a little piece of paper down here to protect my work surface. Okay, my soldering job is completed. Now I'm going to put this thing in the box and glue it together, because that's the last step. Once again is our finished product, number 477. Need a 211p, 67.5 volt battery. We're gluing it shut right now. We're showing good on 67.5 volt scale. And that's it. That's how you rebuild an Eveready 477, or at least how I do it anyway. These things will run these radios. This has about half the capacity of the original. Original probably would have played 40 hours of intermittent use, so this one should give you 20 hours of intermittent use, maybe a little bit more. I don't know, but certainly enough to turn on a radio and demonstrate that it works and listen to a radio program. You can listen to it for hours before this depletes. So there you have it, another working rebuilt battery.